Hey guys, it's me TFG and I'm doing a Draw My Life. Now, this didn't want to record my paint, so I'm gonna do it in one take and I'm gonna be talking about it. It's gonna be horrible, but okay. So let's start off. Let's start talking about my life a bit. Okay, so you guys can get to know me. Okay. So, I was a baby at one point, so that's a horrible baby. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. So I was a fat baby. Of course, no, that's blankets. I don't know why there are ribs on blankets or something. Okay, so I was a baby. A deformed baby. Did I mention that? Okay, so I grew up as a deformed baby. No, not actually. Yes, don't take me serious. Okay, and then I grew up. So I'm gonna tell you guys some life stories as I'm doing this. So I grew up and I became a little kid. I'm not fat, so don't take that. This is definitely me, and I grew up going to an international baccalaureate school. Now that's a school where they send smart kids, and that was my elementary school. So it's a program, and it's supposed to be really good, and I became smart. I obviously have a hat when I'm smart, so I became smart, and everyone there was smart, so I didn't really get bullied like everyone else did. And they were also fat and deformed. Yeah. So that happened, and then what happened after that? I do not have this planned out at all. Okay, so that happened, and then I guess no, that was kindergarten. Okay, so here's me a bit later. Okay, I'm growing up. I'm growing up. That's me. I look like a rocket ship. So that's me. And this is I have a little sister. So she's actually gonna be a stick figure. I don't know why, with Asian eyes. No offense to anyone who watches my videos. I'm not trying to be racist in any way. That's my sister. And then I'll just make that circle my brother. And I had two parents. They're potatoes. And the potatoes raised me. So, okay, it's glitching out, okay. So, yeah, I was raised by potatoes with eyes, and apparently that one has a beak. I don't know which one of my parents would have a beak. So, I guess that's gonna be my mom, dad. These are, no, okay, let's combine them, and let's call them, mom, dad. There we go. Okay. So I grew up by mom, dad with my brother. He's an actual potato, so with legs. So my brother's a potato with legs. There I am, a rocket ship, and my sister looks like she's a stone little girl. And there's my mom, dad. So where should I move up to? Let's get into about 6th grade. Nah, was that 6th grade? I don't know. Well, I was a kid, and I still am a kid. So that's me with legs, and this is my head upside down. I don't know what. Okay, let's try and draw that again. That's me, and I went over to my friend's house for the first time. Or not the first time. I've actually been to his house a lot. His name was Michael. So I went to his house with some kid named Ali. And no, he might have been a terrorist, I don't know. But that's so mean. I'm so mean, I'm sorry guys. Okay. So there I am, and I'll draw Ollie. He's a banana. Did I mention that? He's a banana. So there he is, Ollie. His eyes. That'll be his mouth. And we're going to my friend Michael's. Now Michael is a potato. So yeah. Okay, and so we went to my friend Michael's house, and he's like, hey, I found a game, and we're like, oh gee, what is it? He's like, well, we were playing Sims 3 that night along with this game, and he's like, he had it on a laptop. It's called Minecraft. I'm like, this is me, by the way. I'm drawing. I'm gonna be a stick figure now, since they seem easier to draw. This is me I didn't know how to do anything. I didn't know how to craft, so I was just digging in the holes all night and then trying to survive the zombies and skeletons and stuff. But hey, it was really early. That was like right when the game was coming out. I'm like, holy crap, this is amazing. So it turned out being really a good game, as you can tell. So I kept going, and I started watching some YouTubers, and I started really enjoying the game. I remember the first one I was watching. I don't quite remember his name though, so I can't really do that. And then let's zoom forward. And then I started watching the Yogscast a lot. Now I was watching their Shadow of Israfel series, so let's just draw some random crap. And this is Shadow of Israfel. No, it was actually a really good series. I would encourage you guys to go check it out. It was made by the Yogscast, and that's when I really started watching them. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing this. But so I started my YouTube, and then I started watching like Captain Sparkles and Sky and everyone else, and I'm like, holy crap, I really like this. So I continued on, and that's when I made my YouTube, big YT, and I actually earlier before I made my YouTube, I met BHomeHD, otherwise known as Blake-A-Doodle. Now I'm gonna tell you guys an interesting story about Blake-A-Doodle. Okay, this is Blake-A-Doodle with a magical unicorn horn. Okay, so Blake-A-Doodle was okay. Let me start off with my past. So there's a school, and I didn't really go to a school with most of my friends I have now. I went to a different school. I went to that international baccalaureate school. Well, my friends were at like public schools, normal public schools. So I went there, and my friend Phil, I'm like stuttering like crazy. My friend Phil, he went to the public school, and there's my friend Michael. My friend Michael I've known since pre-K, and we sort of just became friends, and we've been friends since. And Phil was Michael's other friend, and Phil was a good friend, and then he moved away over to Texas in 6th grade. Now over there he met Blake-A-Doodle, and which is also BHomeHD, and they became friends. So we started talking. I started talking to Blake-A-Doodle on Xbox, because I used to play Xbox a lot at the time. So I talked to Blake-A-Doodle. I don't know why I'm calling him Blake-A-Doodle. Don't ask. So I was talking to Blake-A-Doodle, and we sort of became friends. But we stopped talking for a long time, and he didn't like me for a while. And then I met him on Minecraft survival games. It was last summer, and he noticed me, and ever since we started playing, and he's like, you know what, I want to become a YouTuber too. So we started them around the same time, and then we sort of got the rest of our friends to go ahead and come along. So that's what happened. So we got there, and then I started meeting all these awesome people off of it. Who did I meet? I met Tesk, I met Cake, I met Kylan, I met a lot of people. And then I met Scat. I met a ton of people. Blake's friend Ian I met, and I encouraged some of my friends, like my friend Joe, who is a really good friend of mine, and I encouraged him to start a YouTube. So he did that, and I'm drawing a computer, and yeah, so I started really growing on YouTube, and I really liked it and stuff. And then so I started uploading videos daily, and then I got lazy, and then I had school, and things just got in my way, and here I am now. Yay. Yay. But yeah, there's a lot more depressing things that went on in my life. My brother my sister turned into a potato, and then I turned into a potato. That's my sister. And then Dad, turned into a potato too, right here. The foreign Dad turned into a potato. And that is my life. I am where I am now. I have friends. At least I think I have friends. And this has been my life, even though it pretty much had nothing to do with it at all. So I'm going to quickly color this in as a going away present until I go. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, I will actually, my next video, I really want to do a Q&A. So if you guys want to know some answers and questions, just ask me some questions and I'll answer them in my next video, and it will be all cool and snazzy. So remember, leave some questions, any questions at all about my life, anything, and I will try my best to answer them. I need a lot though, so make sure to tell your friends. You guys can ask me like a mix of stupid things with honest things too. So I'm almost done coloring it. It's been me, TFG, and I will see you guys hopefully with the Q&A. Bye.